Yo, what it do, my people? Just came to holler at y'all, Gonna talk about a few things. First we gonna talk about is, okay, why do people, soon as somebody hears something, it's like they believe it. You feel me? It's like a girl can, now I'm going off a situation that somebody going through, not me, but some shit I heard on the internet. So this girl is accusing this man of raping, right? Why is it if a girl say, "Oh, he raped me," why is it people believe it just like that? Like, why is it never let me see what the other person says? Like Bill Cosby, for instance. When them women said that he did this and he did that, now, first of all, if he did it, shame on him. I don't condone that shit at all. But my thing is, just because the women say he did it, where the proof at, though? It's like, oh, well, they said it, so it must be true. Oh, another one came up and said, oh, well, let me say something. It must be true. Like, you don't know, people do things for money. People do things for fame. People do things for certain reasons. And just because somebody said something, it doesn't mean it's true. You feel me? Like, why is it you can be with a girl for years and then y'all break up and then the next day she talking mad shit about you? It's like, you was just with me yesterday. Like, we was just sleeping together yesterday, and now I'm this and I'm that, and and all this and all that. I just don't understand why we can't have a mind and think like, okay, well, when you say something about rape and shit like that, like, those are major accusations, so you got to have proof with that. It's just not right that somebody can say something and people automatically believe them. Police too. You call the police and say you got a man and a woman fighting, right? If the woman get to the police, call the policeman first and say, oh, he hit me, the police gonna come and arrest the man. But he ain't got no proof that he hit her. He just going off because she said it. Same with the dude. If the dude called first and say, oh, she hit me, he gonna believe what, like, it's just like, we gotta start having proof of the shit, bro. Like, we gotta stop going off of people's word, because people don't keep their word no more. Word ain't worth shit nowadays. We gotta go off proof. That's why people record all the time. We got to have proof, man. It ain't, they say, even when in the courts, it ain't what you know, it's what you can prove. Like, you gotta be able to prove certain things. And, like, I'm just sick of people making accusations and it be false accusations, and then but the guy suffer or the woman suffer from it because everybody want to believe it when it's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand why people do that. I just wish everybody would, like, it's a new day, man. It's a lot of new things coming. Especially with the police. Like, did y'all know, if you driving down the street and you go into a roadblock, by law, you don't have to show that police your ID. You're a free citizen traveling. You're traveling. It's called traveling freedom of travel. You ain't did nothing wrong. You don't have to really show them your ID. They gonna make you feel like you got to, right? They gonna make you feel like you got to. But by law, you don't have to. First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment is what we do. And like, you got the right to not show nobody your ID if you ain't committed no crime. If you ain't committed no crime, why are you asking for my ID? Like DUI points, right? They got checkpoints for DUI. It's like the police try to pull you over for something that ain't happened yet, right? It's like, say you driving, you been drinking a little bit, right? But you good enough to drive, right? You been drinking, you good enough to drive. You ain't swerving, you ain't putting nobody in danger, but you been drinking. Then you pull up to a checkpoint, right? And they breathalyze you and you blow over, the amount. It's like they getting you for driving drunk, but you ain't did nothing. Like you ain't did nothing. And like the police gotta have a reason to pull you over. They can't just get behind you and run your plates for no reason. They gonna make you feel like they got a reason. They gonna lie and come up with something. They gonna make you feel like they can do what they want, but they can't just get behind you and run your plates for no reason, man. That's another problem. When you going through the border, when you coming through the border, you're traveling freely. You do not have to show your ID. They have no reason to believe if you a suspect, no reason to believe you ain't a citizen, no reason to believe you committed a crime. You're a free citizen traveling. You don't have to show them that shit. I know a lot of people be scared to do certain things. They just want to listen to the police. Like, oh, just listen to them. Just do what they say. No, the point is they be taking their they be taking their authority too far, man. Like, it's time to stop all this. It ain't just with police, it's with a lot of people, man. Like, they get over on people because people don't know. People just so used to this. The cops used to people listening to them and doing what they want to do. But that shit is over, man. Like, the cops pull you for a ticket. They ain't searching you, bro. Like, tell them no. You can't search me. Just give me my ticket and let me be on my way. No, you can't search me. None of that. Make sure you record every time you get in any situation. I don't care what it is, unless you doing something illegal. But, if you ain't doing nothing or you get into a situation, record, man. Cause that camera gonna save you, man. Like, it's time. I'm sick of these corrupt cops because I done dealt with it my whole life, man. As a black person, like, I done dealt with it. I done dealt with crooked cops and cops abusing their power and, just think they can do whatever they want to do. Like, and that shit is done, man. That shit is over. I've been watching a lot of people and a lot of YouTube and, trying to learn my rights, man. And the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment is what we go by, Got the freedom of speech, freedom of press, right to bear arms, remain silent, all that stuff. Like, it's time to stop all this police corruption. I'm trying to find for y'all. Right. First Amendment. Freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of assembly and petition. You have the right to be any religion you want. You have the right to say anything you want to. You can say fuck you to the police. You have the right to say anything you want to. You have the right to assemble. You have the right to press. You have the right to film. You have the right to record anything in public, anything on public property. They can't trespass your eyes. Anything that your eyes can see, free to record. So that's how that's just what we doing. And the second one, the right to keep and bear arms in order to maintain well-regulated militia. You got the right to carry, open carry state where I'm at. If I'm walking around with my firearm out on my side, the police ain't got the right to come up to me and ask me for no permit. If I ain't did nothing wrong, they ain't got the right to do none of that. So, that's out the way. Number 4, Amendment 4. Right from unreasonable searches and seizures. You're not finna search me. Police can't just walk up on you and search you for no reason. If you walking down the street, police say, oh, you look suspicious. Come here, what's your ID? You don't give them shit. Can I search you? No, it's my right, bro. If, again, I repeat, if you haven't done anything wrong, if you have not committed a crime, they can't just walk up on you and do that. You can be sitting in your car in a public parking lot at 3 o'clock in the morning. They can pull up on you. Don't answer no questions. You ain't got to show them no ID. You ain't did nothing wrong. You in a public place. They can't trespass you. If you somewhere and they try to trespass you for the first time, they have to tell you to leave first before they can trespass you. So they can't say, oh, well, they're trespassing you. I need your ID. No. If they're trespassing me, you have to give me a warning and say, don't come back. Then if I come back, then you can give them your ID. For number 5, of course, freedom of right to due process of law, freedom of self-incrimination, double jeopardy. Basically saying you got the right to stay quiet. You ain't got to say shit. You feel me? So that's just what we living by, man. Like, it's time to stop the policy. Policy don't trump law. You go in the courthouse or go in any government-owned building, you got the right to record in all public places. If it's public, you can record. Fuck they policy. They policy don't mean nothing. It's the law. Like, we gotta start fighting for the law, man. Like, I seen this one man telling the police about his rights, saying, oh, I got the right to do this, I got the right to do that, and he did have the right to do it, and some man in a fucking Spider-Man suit coming talking about, just listen to him, man, you just making it harder. It's people like you that give the police the reason to think that they can do whatever they want to do. It ain't about listening to them. It's about doing what's right. The police work they work for us. They're public servants. We are the police boss. We pay their check. We pay their bills, basically. Like, it's time for them to work for us, man, to stop this bullshit that they doing. The world, period. It's time for a change. I've been getting discriminated my whole life, man. Definitely not a bad person, but people judge you off how you look, and look, braids in my head, chains on my neck, gold in my mouth, tattoos, like, they just judge you, and all of a sudden think you're a tatted up gang member. Like, no, fuck that. The police is the real gang. They always talking about, can you do this for my safety? Can you do this? Bitch, you the one with the gun. What you talking about, safety? I'm telling you, man, learn your rights. You'll be way more comfortable if you get pulled over now. You can be in the car smoking weed. They can say, I smell weed. No, you can't search it. Ain't no weed. You don't smell weed. If you smell weed, that's my new fragrance. Just because you say you smell it, that don't mean give you no reason to search. Like, we stopping all this bullshit, man. We stopping it. I'm with that, because I've been going through it. You know, I've been going through it. This is definitely tobacco. I rolled a cigarette. I ain't had none. So, you know, we not incriminating ourselves in no shape, way, or form. Tobacco. You know, this is just how I roll my tobacco. Well, it's just a cigarette. But yeah, you know, I hope y'all like my new camera. I got a new camera. Can you tell? I don't know if y'all can tell or not. You know, go look at my old videos. I was doing it off of this right here. But, you know, now we moving on to bigger and better things, you feel me? So, yeah, that's just how we rocking right now. But, yeah, that was my little talk, man. Y'all stay safe out here. Stay blessed up out here. Don't let nobody take your rights away. You know, you got to exercise them shit so they going to go away. They just like muscles. Anyway, stay safe. It's crazy out here. You know, the world getting crazier and crazier day by day. But we gonna come together. We gonna get this shit together. We gonna still, you know, do what we gotta do as a human race. You know, white, black, Mexican, don't matter your color. I salute the good ones, you know. Fuck the racist ones, though. Fuck the corrupt cops. Fuck the racist cops. Fuck the power-tripping cops. And fuck the racist people too, you know. We just ain't with that racist shit no more, man. Like, it's a new day, man. It's a new day. And I feel like in order for us to, for blacks to have equality, we need to teach our kids it's more than basketball, it's more than sports and rap, man. It's more than sports and rap. Just because you black don't mean you gotta be sports. You don't gotta rap. We need to get more black DAs, black senators, black mayors, black presidents, black CEOs, black district attorneys, black lawyers, black judges, black police officers. Like, we just need to get more black of those people to help back us up when shit does happen. You know what I'm saying? There's too many white folks. I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just too many white folks and higher ups. You know, it's too many white folk that got the power, man. And that's what we gotta stop. We gotta put some black people in the position of power, man, because, you know, athletes, yeah, they say something, they got power, but they just got power by platform, power by popularity, not power by, I can sign this shit and make this shit happen, or, you know what I'm saying, something like that. So we got to get our kids and shit like that, man. Let them know that it's more to the world than just rapping and being a fucking basketball player, you know. There's way more to that, man. It's more than fucking black men being hoopers and rappers, more than black women being fucking CNA students or fucking cosmetology and all that bullshit. Like, no, don't get me wrong. I take that back. It's not bullshit. If that's what you want to do, salute you. Do it. I ain't got no problem with nobody's career. You do what you do, that's gonna make you happy. But don't do it because you feel like you ain't got no other way, or because you feel like you can't, because, you know, you can do anything. So salute to y'all. I've been talking too much already, so shout out to everybody who, you know, be watching the kids. You know, again, new shit coming, more shit coming, and I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.